Hi, and welcome to the second week of Introduction to Poetry. I've really appreciated seeing everyone's thinking. I think you've just done a really good job of exploring ideas in the discussion boards. Overall, I'm happy with how you are analyzing things. I just have a few things that I want to talk to you about. The first is the most mechanical, it's the most bureaucratic, but make sure you're meeting the deadlines. Um, these are going to be pretty strict throughout the semester. Um, Part of the reason why is pretty soon we'll start group work. And if you miss deadlines, you are not only jeopardizing your own grade, but you're jeopardizing the grade of your classmates, which is unfair. So that's why deadlines are so important and why I'm keeping everyone accountable to them starting this week. Secondly, I want to talk a little bit about poems and meaning. And I want to just say that a poem can mean many things. Um, and a good poem often has a degree of ambiguity to it. And this ambiguity gives them life. It's why we can keep on coming back to them and read them and keep on finding new things, which makes poetry really exciting. Um, Ultimately, a, a poem doesn't mean one thing, it means many things. And I think most of you really understand that. A question that I keep for myself is not um, what does a poem mean, but how does a poem mean the things that it does. And like I said, I think most of you are getting the swing of that. But because there is this built-in ambiguity to the poem, you really need to make sure that you're using textual evidence. You're really clearly quoting from the section of the poem that you are analyzing. And that just helps us, um, as thinkers, appreciate the ambiguity but not reproduce it in our writing and our thinking. Lastly, I wanted to share just some thoughts about private poems and public poems. Some people have a really good grasp on that. Um, and what I'm going to share with you is something that I've already posted in a discussion board, but I wanted to make sure that everyone had a chance to hear it. Um, so when I'm considering if a poem is public or private, um, I think about